What's up, guys? Welcome back to another fragrance review. I'm your host, Rob, and this is my channel, Rob Webb. Now today I have another fragrance review. As you guys can see, we're going through the House of Bond No.9. And the fragrance we're going to be reviewing today is going to be Bond No.9 Bleecker Street. Now this is a beautiful fragrance that's been taken out of the market in general, or the house, which is the foundation of this fragrance. And if you look on their website, it's out of stock. I don't believe it's discontinued. I believe this is just being held back for a while. Don't know the reasons, but I'm sure they'll come back with it. And you've heard all the talk about this fragrance. You hear everything about it being one of the best fragrances out from the house itself, besides some other offerings that they have. But this is a very nice fragrance, and it's been out for a while, and it has a very nice timeless scent. Very nice and timeless. It seems like the years are gonna go by, and it's gonna be one of those fragrances that people are still gonna praise. And again, 2005, you're talking, wow, how many years? We're talking 12 years already. And there was a limited edition in 2008 for this bottle. There was some recreation in the bottle there, but the same juice. This was created by David, I believe it was David Apel. Let me take a look here. Yeah, David Apel was the creator of this fragrance. And let's go through the notes here. The notes are violet leaf, cassis, jasmine, cinnamon, oak musk, patchouli, vanilla, and caramel. And yeah, those notes there are a little deceiving. I'm going to give you my take on this, my interpretation of what I smell, because of course, when you have a fragrance and you go through the notes, how many of us know all the notes? Breaking down the notes, it's very difficult. I don't know many of the notes that I smell most of my fragrances, but I generally do know some of them, and I just generalize the smell, what I get, and that's the description I'm going to give you. So this is the presentation here, very nice. This is a 3.3 bottle, by the way. It has the same look, front to back. And look at the wonderful sprayer here. And if you go back to my video that was Jay-Z Gold, you can see the sprayer is very similar. Not only is it very similar, but the smell, there's some notes in there in Jay-Z Gold. Now, hey, don't take my word for it. There's something about Jay-Z Gold that reminds me a little bit, just a little bit, of Bleecker Street. Not 100%, but there's something there, an aura of that scent that reminds me a little bit of this. And this is a tester. Again, this is a 3.3. Now I had this for about 2 years, and wonderful scent. I haven't used it a lot. I'm probably down to 25, about 25% of the juice I use. So, about 25 milliliters. So it's a wonderful fragrance. And also, again, the sprayer from Bond No.9 is to me one of the best, besides Dior. And guess who's following this genre? If you're a fan of Creed too, you notice that Creed has changed their sprayers to something similar to this. And I don't blame them. It's the sprayer is very nice. It has a nice fine mist to it. If you want, I'll give you a show of this one here. Look at that, a nice fine mist, and you can see it. It just floats in the air. And yeah, wonderful fragrance. So what you get from this is, as soon as you spray it, you get this very fresh, freshly cut lawn, this cut grass smell as it's been described. And there's a little bit of earthiness in there too. Like I said, you get the cut grass and the earthiness, and you get this this fruity smell. Mainly, you get this, I see this like blueberry, berry note, a little bit of blackberry in there. And it seems like there's like a green apple in there as well. They're not listing the notes, but it feels like there's an apple in there. A green apple, not a red apple, green apple, different. And again, the blueberry and the grass, so it's very organic. There's nothing artificial about the smell. but again, when you smell it, it's definitely unique. It's very different. It's gonna hit your palate in a different way. It's not gonna catch you as something that you smelled before. It is definitely a surprise. And what I like about this scent, that it is catered for both sexes, a unisex scent, and I can definitely see that. And a female wears it or a man wears it, it sets itself apart. You know, it works well, and it's probably one of the best unisex fragrances out. It's very unisex, very nicely blend of unisex ingredients there. So nice, beautiful. Where do I see this? I see this very nice in the springtime, summertime if you go easy, and you can probably wear this when it's cooler out. Not too cold. You want to go, you know, anywhere above 30 degrees, but this is ideally for me, anywhere from 50 to 80 degrees. Wonderful, perfect. On sprays, I go about 4 sprays with this. I go 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the head. That's just me, my style, and that works for me. And I get a good 8 to 10 hours on this. 8 to 10 hours. It might go a little longer. Projection is just right. It's not aggressive. The projection, it hits hard for the first 1 or 2 hours. You're gonna get a nice 4 feet of projection. It really pushes. You can feel it pushing, and it has the power. It has the oomph. 2-3 hours projects 4 feet. After that, it comes around maybe 2 feet or so. And then after that, it lingers for that 1.5 feet. But what I like about this, it leaves a nice trail. Wherever you go, it follows you around. It just lingers around. And it stays in that room where you were. If you were sitting for a while, you're radiating heat, and you were to leave a room, that scent stays behind. I encountered that with my wife has told me that it stays behind, and it leaves a nice scent trail. I love it. And would I recommend paying full retail for this fragrance? Yes. Why not? Why not? Well worth it. I would definitely recommend you paying full retail. If it comes out, if it comes back through Bond, yes, highly recommended. Yeah, you're looking at, you know, about $350 for a 3.3 ounce. Highly recommended. If you can get a sample, try this out. Why not? Give it a go, you know, give it a try. Just let your curiosity or let your nose tell you if this is a scent that's worthy from the house. You know, it's been hyped up, it's been said to be the best, and to me, yeah, I can say that. To me, it's one of the best fragrances from the house. Wonderful. So, what would I rate this? If I was to rate this, 1 out of 10, total package, 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10, scent, 10. Longevity, 10. Uniqueness, 10. Overall, it's a 10. It's a 10. It's matte fleece and fragrance. It's beautiful. I hope the house brings it back, and I hope you guys get the opportunity to take a sniff of this. Super unique, super wonderful. Look around, and you'll definitely get a deal on this if you ponder around for the testers. And again, you're gonna pay over $250, but if you try this tester or one of those little vials, you try it yourself, and you're a collector and you want something unique, this is definitely the way to go. Super unique, one of the best from the house. That was my review for Bond No.9 Bleecker Street. I hope you guys enjoy, and guys, thanks for tuning in. Come back again. I'll be back again. Peace.